Hi there, and welcome back to my July bullet journal spread. With this, we are officially over halfway through 2024 already. For July, I decided to focus on a group that recently caught my eyes, NIJISANJI's 3SKM. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Is it 3SKM or 3SKM? Anyways, 3SKM is a recent unit that just debuted earlier this year back in March. The wave consists of 3 members, Kitami Yusei, Kaisei, and Sakaki Ness. Since the group is fairly new with only 3 months of activities, I hesitated to do this wave since there's probably more info that hasn't been revealed yet, but I loved Kaisei's character design so much I couldn't help myself. Also, less time means less translated clips, so I'll do my best with the limited info I find. Before we dive in, please hit like and subscribe to join and be updated as I do more bullet journal spreads. Without much ado, let's learn more about 3SKM. Starting off with Kitami Yusei, who is a spellcaster that fights against bad things every day. His dream is to make the world cool one day with the power of witchcraft, but for the time being, he's just an errand boy. Yusei was a graduate of NIJISANJI's VTA program's 3rd batch. VTA is a Virtual Talent Academy, which is basically a talent training project for people who want to be livers. After being accepted by audition, they learn skill sets required for streaming and content creating, from singing, dancing, acting, planning content, etc. After graduating the program, the talent can choose to debut within NIJISANJI or go join another agency. I was surprised to learn that Yusei was a spellcaster. His character model design gave me more of a modern feel. He has a techie outerwear jacket with a wide hood, but his inner layer is more traditionally Japanese style. Yusei revealed in his debut that he really likes hamburgers, to the point where he dislocated his jaw as a kid trying to eat a triple stacked cheeseburger. He enjoys listening to K-pop, J-pop, J-rock, Western music, and Vocaloid. He also really likes Dragon Ball, to the point where he likes everyone in the show. Though he's 174 centimeters, Yusei is the shortest member in 3SKM. Yusei mentioned one of his goals is to become an HBCG, or hard-boiled cool guy. Next, we have Kaisei, who admittedly took my heart before I even heard his voice. Man, I feel like I'm just weak for guy models with round glasses. I absolutely fell in love with his design and saw so many people retweeting it on Twitter before he even debuted. Kaisei runs a locksmith shop in an alley, and he has a mysterious, aloof smile. He himself mentioned he's good at opening and closing things. His birthday is June 9th, which is a clever play on the Japanese pronunciation of 6, ro, and 9, ku. Together, roku means lock. As expected of being a locksmith, he's good with his hands and talks about building figurines and models. He also talked about making plushies in his debut, from scratch. He showed a cute teddy bear he made and a quick process of it. It's so impressive. I've made small plushies before, and holy hell, I poked myself with the needle more times than I can count. I would love to see plushie making stream. He also plays percussion, including the timpani and snare drums, and mentioned that he's a drummer in a band. Kaisei hates horror and singing, which surprised me. He says he's the worst at it, but personally, I really like his voice, and he sounds great in the debut song, so I hope he'll work up the confidence and comfort to do many covers. He also hates exercise and mentions he doesn't want to move his body or sweat. I relate so hard. He also doesn't like the AC since he gets cold easily and hates bugs. Kaisei also shares the same VTuber mama as Hizaki Gama from Holostars. He showed off his character model sheets in his debut, and oh my god, I love seeing all the little details, including a whole view of his inner clothes, his hair down, and his snake tattoo. After finding and watching clips of him, I can 100% lock in my bias in this group. I'm so worried about not doing his page enough justice. Lastly, we have Sakaki Ness, who is another recent graduate of VTA's 4th batch. Ness is a butler serving under a prominent family, and his graceful manners gives him a delicate, elegant, and noble attitude. He's able to do everything perfectly, or so he claims. He started off his debut with a very soft voice, and after saying that this side was only for his master to hear, he switched over to his normal speaking voice, which is louder, faster, and more casual. Honestly, his voice reminds me a little of Kuzuha's. Ness's lore introduction revealed that he was abandoned as a baby and left at the door of a mansion. The Sakaki family took him in and made him the butler of the mansion and raised him. He wants to learn more about his real family someday. Ness mentioned he's a novice pachinko. Pachinko is basically a pinball machine, but you can win money like a slot machine. Honestly, I know nothing about pachinko, but it looks way more fun than playing slots. He stated in a deadpan voice that he spent 130k yen, which is around $800 USD. It seems fitting that his birthday is November 1st, a Kakuhin number, 111. He enjoys listening to music, including Vocaloid, anime songs, and J-rock. Unlike Kaisei, Ness enjoys singing and did so during his debut. I really like the little song breaks in the segments and hope we hear a full version of each someday. They really remind me of Soramafu Urasaka's collab songs. He enjoys playing Apex, but is stuck in gold and can't aim. He also enjoys playing Mahjong and Pokemon. In his debut's dislike section, he revealed that he ran from a friend who showed him a bug, tripped, and had to get 14 stitches. I really liked his debut, even though he was rushing for time. I love the little commercial songs he sprinkled in it. And that's everyone from 3SKM. Between falling for Kaisei at first glance and the catchy group debut song, I have really high hopes for this group. I just wish I was fluent in Japanese so I didn't have to rely solely on translated clips. After initial debut, each member released a solo cover and also the full version of their debut song Diggy Diggy, which is such a bop. It's so catchy and beautifully animated. Anyways, I look forward to what 3SKM does in future projects and collabs. If you have any specific VTuber groups you'd like me to do, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. And remember to hit like and subscribe to follow me on my bullet journal journey. Take care, and I'll see you guys next month.